This summer, I traveled to Paris, in France, with my girlfriend Karen to explore all the most famous attractions of the City of Light. In this video, we want to show you what traveling in France is like now and share our top 35 things to do in Paris. Bonjour and welcome to Paris. I'm Max Nomad.
And I'm Karen.
And over the next few days, we'll show you all the best things to do and all the best sites to visit in Paris. And of course, we'll start with a true highlight, and you can already see it right there behind us. This is the Arc de Triomphe. The Arc de Triomphe is a major symbol of French patriotism. It was completed in 1836 to honor those who fought and died for France during the French Revolutionary Wars and the Napoleonic Wars. It also housed the tomb of the unknown soldier, honoring the 1.3 million French soldiers who lost their lives during the First World War. A bronze plaque under the arch contains the text of General Charles de Gaulle's broadcast from 1940, which marks the beginning of French resistance against the Nazi occupation during the Second World War. It also has an amazing viewing platform that shows you one of the best views of all of Paris, and that's where we're gonna go right now. We crossed the pedestrian tunnel under the roundabout and started to climb the stairs inside the arch. This is probably the longest spiraling staircase I've ever seen. Ah man, it goes on for a long time. And we finally made it up to the top of the Arc de Triomphe, and the view is just spectacular. You can see Paris on all sides. Some of the most recognizable landmarks that you can see from the arch include the Eiffel Tower, the Champs-Élysées Boulevard, the Sacré-Cœur Church, and the modern skyscraper district La Défense. We descended from the viewing platform and walked back through the pedestrian tunnel to get to our next destination. And we're now walking down one of the most famous streets in the world. This is the Champs-Élysées, very famous for its luxury boutique on each side, and also for the big Bastille Day parade that happens here every year on the 14th of July. It's such a beautiful, beautiful street. After exploring the Champs-Élysées for a while and taking a look at all the luxury shops, we crossed the street to get to a very famous cafe. And here we are at La Durée, which is one of the best places in Paris to have macarons, and we have them right here. The famous French pastries here, crisp on the outside with a soft filling in the middle. They are available in all kinds of different colors and different flavors, which makes it super nice to try them out.
Here we have the spawn. It's a big macaron with fresh raspberry and rose cream. And over here we have a plaisir sucré, that is like a kind of chocolate cake.
So let's try the first macaron. I'm gonna start with the classic chocolate one. It looks really, really good. Oh, just perfect. Wow, really nice. You can really feel the chocolate. There's lots of chocolate in the inside. It's crisp on the outside. It's a perfect macaron.
I will try this one. Oh wow, look at this.
It's like a burger.
Yeah. Wow, amazing. There is inside cream like vanilla and the raspberry. I like it a lot.
After lunch, I headed inside the cafe to check out the beautiful Art Nouveau interior and to buy a few more macarons to take away. We took the metro to get to another Parisian luxury hotspot. Paris is the city of fashion and of shopping, and there's probably no better place to do it than here at the Galeries Lafayette, which is a super fancy department store. Founded in 1895, the Galeries Lafayette is one of the world's most iconic department stores. It is renowned for its stunning Art Nouveau style glass dome and offers a wide range of fashion brands, from ready-to-wear to haute couture. Karen and I headed into the store and started to look for outfits for our next days in Paris, including dresses, summer tops, high heels, and of course, berets. After finishing our shopping, we walked up the stairs to get to the famous rooftop of the store, which features excellent views of the Opéra Garnier and the skyline of Paris. We took the metro and walked a few minutes to get to one of the main attractions of Paris. And now I'm in front of the most visited site of all of Paris. This is Notre Dame Cathedral. It's a beautiful Gothic church. It's style-inspired churches all over Europe, and it played an important role for French history. The construction of Notre Dame was first begun in 1163 and took about 100 years. With its pioneering use of the rib vault and flying buttress, enormous rose windows and the naturalism of its sculptural decoration, the cathedral is one of the finest examples of Gothic architecture in the world. Notre Dame suffered extensive damage during the French Revolution, played host to the coronation of Napoleon as emperor, and inspired Victor Hugo's novel The Hunchback of Notre Dame. In 2019, a massive fire destroyed the roof and spire of the cathedral. After extensive renovations, it is scheduled to reopen in 2024. After a short walk, we arrived at one of my all-time favorite parts of Paris. This is the Quartier Latin, or Latin Quarter in English, and it's absolutely beautiful with lots and lots of restaurants and bars around, and we're gonna try to find a traditional French place to have dinner here. So now we're in a traditional French restaurant here in the Quartier Latin called Saint-Séverin, and it's a beautiful place, as you can see. And the first course that I got here is snails. There are 6 snails. They usually come with a garlic sauce, and they're one of the most traditional French dishes that you can have. So let's have the first snail. You take the snail like this, and then use this little special fork to pull it out of its shell. And there it is, there's a snail. Now, just eat it. And it tastes pretty good, like garlic. The consistency is a bit strange, it's a bit chewy. Obviously it's a snail, but it mostly just tastes like garlic and it tastes pretty good.
I will try the snails too. Now. Oh wow. It's here. Let's go. It's strange, but I like it. Just a little. And here I got soup à l'oignon. That is a soup of onion and cheese, and there is a cheese on top and bread inside. So let's try. Oh, delicious.
And the second course arrived. This is another traditional French dish. This is bœuf bourguignon. So it's a beef stew with a red wine sauce. And it also has carrots and potatoes, and it looks really delicious. And when I get the beef, ooh, that looks like a good first bite. Oh wow, I love it. It's really tender. You can taste the wine a little bit, and the different herbs in the sauce. Oh, it's so good.
I choose a salmon with potatoes and vegetables. So let's go to try. It looks perfect. It's a little salty with the mix of sweet. I like it.
The desserts finally arrived, and we got two traditional French desserts. The first one is crème brûlée. It's a cream dessert that has a layer of caramelized sugar on top, and you can break it with your spoon, and that's like the most fun part of eating it. And the other dessert, of course, is probably the most famous French dessert that exists. This is the mousse au chocolat, chocolate mousse, and it's absolutely delicious, I think. Let's try. We're gonna start with the crème brûlée. So we're gonna crack the surface, and as you can see here, it gives you this nice fluffy dessert, and it has like the crisp layer of sugar on top. And it's amazing. It's one of my all-time favorites when it comes to dessert. So delicious.
It's delicious.